before we get stuck at this door forever, do I understand that you are trying to get in quietly?
Yeah.
Okay. That you are going to be pursuing them with the proper equipment,
because
even as you are cursing, right? Right. And then are you just going to like just sit where you are outside?
No, I think eye contact is needed.
Okay, so you are going to follow. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this moment, there are there's one old servant of the household. And it's one old man who is supposed to be, taking care of the estate and the house and things. And then there is the members of the family, one or two maids and things like that. Aloysius is a young man and is probably getting ready to go for a ride on a horse.
During the middle of the night?
Wait, it's the middle of the night?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I...
Okay,
I got it as well.
I was thinking the middle of the day. But I'm
Okay.
wrong. I will stay with the middle of the night. It works fine. So you are, at the moment, all seems quiet.
So like he maybe goes for like an evening ride or something?
No, we're taking all that back. At the moment, all seems quiet and the family should be asleep. They may have... They may have somebody who is supposed to be like a watchman, but they don't do their job. They're asleep in the shed somewhere. But the question is, shall you sneak in, and so that you can do the nightmare? Okay. So this is a little bit of villainy, and so I'm going to have one of you roll your violence and your fear and self-loathing. And another one of you can do that, and then the other one can add love minus weariness.
I can have my self-loathing that's here. Does that?
Right. So for villainy, that means that he will have fear, which is 3, plus self-loathing, which is 3. So that's 6, and you will be rolling against 2, and you can add 1 die to help.
Okay.
You see, because love minus weariness is a negative number, but on the other hand, that means you still get a die.
I will help.
Excellent.
So
6d8, 64.
So we use my fear and self-loathing.
There's
That's
only
the
one
master
fear score.
sphere.
There's only one fear score for everybody at all.
Sorry, but we use my self-loathing.
Yeah.
So it's 6.
Yeah.
And then you roll, so an extra.
Plus 1.
You roll.
Okay.
Odin.
And I guess I'm currently on my way through the...
Correct. Yeah,
So
you are on your way. Yeah.
I just want to check like the time frame.
Yeah. So this is while they are trying to creep into the house. Okay. And you are just following, so there's nothing going on here for that. So therefore, roll your 6 dice.
Okay. So
6d4.
64. Okay.
Take away all the 4s.
There's 1 4. It's mine.
And the rest? 5.
This seems... Is this
That's
a 4?
2.
No, it's a 2. Oh, okay. This is 2. This is a 3. This is 1. This is also a 2.
And that's a 1.
But this is a 4.
So what do we look here?
Okay, we add them. 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. That makes 8. Plus 1 is 9.
Okay.
Okay. I have rolled a 3 and a 1, so that's a 4.
Okay.
So you have successfully sneaked in without waking up anybody, the sleeping watchman, or perhaps the vicious dog that he keeps. And so you have managed to creep in. Now this is through their fence, through the yard, and up into the house. So now the 3 of you are walking through the house and have access to the sleeping Aloysius. And about this point is where you come to the yard and are looking through the gate and wondering where they are. They are probably in the house, of course.
Yeah. So I jump over the fence.
Okay. And you are more than human.
Yeah.
There's not even the need for the roll. And we have this look of, this. Whoa.
And then like...
Yeah, exactly.
Making it close.
Of course.
And then like continues.
Exactly. I see. what are you going to?
Induce the night.
Right. So you are going to touch him as he sleeps, or look into his eyes, or something.
Yeah, look into his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably stay guard and
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
or-
Okay.
And I'm at this moment like, we didn't bring any.
That's right. Okay. So, and you don't have to roll for this. You have. So you induce this terrible nightmare to Aloysius, and then you're going to arrive. I think.
Yeah.
Just as this takes a little bit of time, so now you finally have time. You probably traveled faster than they did,
Yeah.
right? Because of your physique. So I'm saying
Yeah.
it's pretty now makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense for you to appear. So you have come into this room. I'm
I was
thinking of the room
I did-
with the glass windows with lots of small panes of glass, right? And the old puffy furniture, and a fireplace that is not being used.
I did like imagining like instead of like going for the door, I was like looking for like the open windows, like
Sure, yeah,
like jumps up a bit and then
right. So right at this point, the window goes, and Tess looks in. So,
Do I see that
of course,
he brought the
Oh, what, do you-
she brought
did you-
the
you forgot your troops.
So I was like,
Right,
open them,
excellent.
organize them.
Okay, yes.
My character is
Mhm, yeah,
and he keeps listening for another things.
right. And so you are
Open,
keeping watch.
organize,
Yeah.
and I'm
And so you're going to extract this blood now.
yes.
Now this is violence.
Oh shit. Well,
So you can keep this organized, but you're not so good at actually doing it.
yeah. Well, I said I was doing it, so.
Well, you can.
I'm not.
Um,
I'm not helping you.
Like technically, I am helping.
Yeah, you'll actually hold on
Okay.
though. This is less than human.
Is it less than human? Or no? Well,
No,
it's physical conflict.
Right, it's not physical conflict.
I don't
That's
think there
correct.
is a conflict
That's
right
correct.
now.
So fear versus is just
If he
fear.
wakes up,
Hold on.
though.
Fear plus self-loathing, so that's 6 dice again.
No, I don't have so much self-loathing.
Oh, okay, so
I'm
fear,
0.
so 3 versus 2 plus 3.
3.
So I have 5 dice.
Can I get one bonus die?
Yes,
because
you
I'm
can.
helping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
And also, wait though, doesn't this strike you as kind of intimate? You're actually like doing this like touching medical procedure. It's very
Also a little
boundary.
bit desperate.
Yeah. Well, okay. Either one. Do you feel desperate right now?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you say? Right? Are you like looking scared or something or?
It's like he said this was the second time that I didn't give the right vial. What would he do if I do it third time?
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So, and I've got my 5. You've got your addition. Okay.
I hate it.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 1 4 that is removed, right?
Mhm.
And the others are 3 1 2, so that's a 6
And
and,
I
a
have
3
3.
9 in
I'm
total.
Okay.
Free.
And so,
The 4 is removed, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
You
correct.
have also.
Yeah, I know. So what we have here is this
3,
uh-huh
1, and 2.
and
5.
3. Okay, perfect. So it is 9 on 9.
Okay.
And because I removed this 4.
Yeah.
And so, but listen, what happens on a tie? The whole conflict, the whole situation is canceled. You don't get the blood because you don't fail to get the blood because there is an interruption.
Oh, shit.
So at this point, of course, is when the dog that is awake, right? The you guys sneaked past the watchman and the dog perfectly fine,
Mhm.
but I suppose we are forced to say that the dog has tracked you, right?
Familiar smell.
Yeah, and this is not the stray dog.
No.
This a stray dog has no owner. This is the dog that guards the house. So this is a different dog.
Can be like it's like crossing, like almost like scratching on the.
Oh, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's going to attack you. So this is going to interrupt the whole situation. Right?
The master is in the
I'm going to hold it off, but I'm not going to use force. I'm standing like I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm letting the dog bite me back.
I see. Okay. All right. So you're actually like he's unable to fight this dog. He seems to be not fighting it at all. The savage wolf boy, and the dog is just like chewing on him, right? So. And so
now you guys know there's a dog here.
Yeah, and it crashes into the room itself. So all of you are startled. You're holding your.
And I'm trying to hold the dog back, but I'm not forcing it. I don't know.
Is the man awake?
He is starting to talk in his sleep and cry out and shout, "No, please, no!"
Oh, but still not awake.
Not quite.
Can I try again to take the blood?
And we tried this time.
Well, hold on. You have failed to get the.
No,
you did
you
not fail.
said
Yeah.
I did
You are
not fail.
interrupted, but so the question is, you're going to try to do it right in the middle of the this whole
Interruption?
fight. Okay.
I can definitely not help with the dog.
Right.
I'm actively avoiding that
Okay.
physical conflict.
Because of the
Exactly.
master.
I mean, it's way less scary to try to take the blood.
Do we really need to get the blood that way? Because, we have a knife. He has a harm.
We can't.
I'm just thinking about something faster,
I'm
Are you
going
to carry it in
to.
your hands?
Well, okay. I'm going to. Since you guys have no chance right now to communicate with one another, I'm going to ask each of you what you actually do.
I want to fend off the dog, but I'm curious if I don't know if I can use sincerity or intimacy, but I'm trying to show the dog that I am not dangerous, that I'm not a foe
Okay.
in any
So
way. I don't know.
Well, the only way that we can possibly do this is that if you can try to establish a new connection.
Okay.
Okay, and
All right.
so the players can invent new connections or declare previously revealed NPCs to be connections.
Mhm.
So you can make a new one or say it already was. Either one.
Okay.
At any time. Okay. So you can say, I'm trying to make friends with the dog.
Yes.
And the rule is right here.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to be rolling for a connection. Okay?
I'm calling him watchdog.
And also, and so you're going to be rolling for the overture, right? To get some love. Right. And so how about you?
Trying to keep the team in his nightmare.
Right,
Make
trying
sure
to
that it doesn't
maintain
wake
that
up.
nightmare. Okay, I see. That's more than human, I think. Well, what is the exception? Children?
Children.
Okay, so
Then
that's no problem. And so then what will you try to do?
Yeah, I was thinking, because my character knew the dog, I was thinking about people, took over me and he was only preparing to do it. He was only, going on to,
Hold him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that's kind of taken care of. So
So what will you do?
what can I do?
Well, there are lots of interest. You could try to get some love from Aloysius. You could try to make an overture to Aloysius.
He's asleep.
There are ways.
Trying to calm him down, maybe?
Yeah.
So he doesn't wake up.
But you see, this is sympathetic. You are actually trying to have some kind of connection with him. But that's a possibility. If you don't think it's possible, that's fine. You can do anything else you want to help this situation. Perhaps you can try to just aid
Yeah, I was
in
thinking
getting
of
the
that.
blood. Yeah, so just get ready to aid. Or are you going to try to get the blood now?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this.
So I'm just gonna tell you, hold him.
First thing, you. Okay, so getting some
How do I
love.
get some love?
Reason is 2 minus your self-loathing. So you have 1 die, right? And then against 1 die.
Okay.
But you are being very intimate, right? Or
Yeah, I don't know if
I mean,
I'm trying to
intimate,
be
like being
sincere.
like petting the dog and things
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking not hurting him and not maybe petting him, but like trying to calm him
We'll
down.
go for some sincerity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do some sincerity then.
That's
yeah.
kind of.
Now,
What happened to
my
my-
question is, you said it was reason minus slot self-loading,
Yeah, that's one.
and I have 3 self-loading.
Yes.
And
If
there
you
is
go
still
to
a reason.
0 or if you go to negative, you roll 1 die.
Okay,
Yes.
so I have my 1 die.
Uh-huh. Plus this. Okay. And then I have my 1 die.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 5.
Okay, so you easily beat it. Gain 1 point of love for the watchdog. Okay.
And so I'm going. Do I put love only for the watchdog, or
Yes.
do I put,
Each connection has their own love score.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have 1 point for the dog.
Excellent. Okay, so that means that nobody is going to be attacked or bitten by the dog, right? But I will also point out that he's being super nice and is not doing anything bad to anybody and is handling this very differently from the rest of you.
But
You
nobody
terrible
else
person.
notices that because we're actually
Right,
focused
exactly.
on the job the master sent us to do.
Exactly correct. And so you now are going to do your villainy, right? Or sorry, your violence. So
Do you
same
want,
thing as
do you
before.
want Tess to do it, or do you want to?
We can help. So
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe Tess should do it this time.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna be like, first it's gonna be like, hold him, or no, actually, you do this.
Right.
I'm gonna hold
Right.
him.
Exactly. So you get your 1 die for helping, and you
Mm.
will get your this is violence. So fear plus self-loathing, which is 6 for you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 versus reason and weariness. So it's just 2 dice for me.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think I roll my first, count
Yeah.
it together. Then we take one of the dice and roll for you.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay. And then also, let's not forget, this is actually your connection that you are draining blood from.
You see there, because I have 1 die here that you can use. To,
Yeah.
Yeah, just okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You had the 1. Yeah.
it's okay. Ready?
You 2 are helping.
And so are you. Yeah.
1.
I get a whole.
Three.
These
We
are
have
12.
12 here.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
And then it's
Uh,
plus 1.
Yeah, it's
Plus
no,
2,
No, stop. Let them do it.
14.
Against 0
Perfect.
because I rolled 2 4s. Okay. So
It still counts.
so yes.
Wait,
so
no, this is mine. Yeah.
you've all 3 of you very professionally.
I'm holding.
This time very professionally managed to extract 1120 blood, right? And so and I think you can make your escape.
Yeah. I think I'm tidying up, like
Right.
tidying up the room, like.
Right. In
Like-
fact, do you now want to make an overture to Aloysius
Overture, like.
after they leave?
To
Overture
calm him
means
down.
to interact with them, to see if you can gain some love, to increase your connection to him. I mean, this is somebody you play with for fun, right? You know this guy. You just drained his blood.
Well, you're saying it as if we drained all of it.
No, even a little bit. I mean, yeah.
Although he was proposing it.
Yes.
I was thinking of like tidying up the place, like.
Yeah. That's
Like make it look like as good, if not maybe a bit better than
Right.
before we came here.
Okay.
Like,
And so now the point though is that
Yeah.
you can't do this, secretly. I mean, he will wake up and be a little bit surprised and says, "Oh, I feel terrible. What an awful dream." In fact, he even screams a little when he wakes up.
because I imagine like they had like run over.
And then he says, "Tess."
I wasn't complete what I said, because I imagine they have like run over certain stuff, like push something down and like.
Yes.
Like-
Yeah, of course. Tess. And he says, "Oh, thank God," and grabs your wrist.
Yes.
So what do you do to maybe have a connection?
What can I do for you? With this?
Okay. Now, do you want to put some intimacy, to maintain the hold on his hand or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some help me calm.
Perfect. So for this overture, to gain some love, fear minus reason, I have 1 die, and you have reason which is 3, minus your self-loathing, which is 0.
Is
So
it
that's-
reason to 2?
No.
Oh,
2.
sorry. Well, it doesn't matter. It is just going to be 1 die
Mm.
plus the D4 for the intimacy,
Mm.
which will not have. If you get a 4 on that, it's a 4. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This
So-
is the intimacy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let that one. Good.
4 in total.
And it usually rolls 4. Is it? So,
And against a 1. So you gain some love
Yeah.
with Aloysius. Okay. Very nice. Very nice.